Hello, and thank you for tuning in. You are tuned in to The Encourager. My name is Nehru, and we are in for another journal journey. And so let's go ahead and get started. Again, thank you, subscribers and new listeners, for tuning in. I will at some point be doing my first live video here soon. I'm waiting for a couple of things. One is really the weather. I prefer to do it outside at a park or something like that. Two, also, the weather is it's kind of crazy. Like right now, like look outside. Like you see. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and get started with our angel, or not angel number readings. I'm so used to saying that. Let's get started with our journal today. And so it's been a while. It's been 3 weeks, I think, since I've shared anything from the journal. So we're going to pick up where I left off. Okay. And so this right here is the third dream from this day. And that date was 1/28/17. On that particular day, I dreamt a lot. Or night, I dreamt a lot. I had 3 dreams that night. Okay. And Most High, thankfully, my angels, ancestors, they brought it back to my remembrance after I physically woke up. All right, so again, thank you so much for tuning in. So Archie, and again, Archie is one of the teen pastors, ministers at the Rock of Central Florida. He was back then. He was wearing the title of prophet. Okay, so Archie, a few others, including Tamara, that's his wife, are at a church. He is sitting at an organ or piano, and he, along with a few others, starts singing. I look around and notice no one else is except them, just a few of them. Interestingly, the church resembled the Rock in ways, but there were pews. So at the Rock, they used chairs. Okay. I think about joining them in singing, but when I see what has happened, I decide not to. So something alerted me to whatever was going on, whatever they were singing, whatever that was. Okay. So 2/4/17, Chris, Jamie, and Q, that's someone that I consider a brother. I've known him since he was 6 months old. He's 39 today. Lives out in the San Francisco, California area, and is married with 2 twins. And his lady, her name is Elizabeth, welcome new arrivals today. All right, so that's their kids being born, right? So again, I write down key things for those that I am in relationship with, okay? And so his sons, that's their names. I won't put you probably already saw them, but I won't put their names on the screen anymore. All right, and then so Jamie and Chris had their daughter Maya, and then Quentin and his wife Elizabeth had their sons, okay? Asir and Malik. All right. So, 2/19/17. For what are companies coming to me? Okay. Amongst ourselves should always be in spirit. Get ready. Yahweh has been showing and telling me what and who I am to be since the beginning. And how true is that? Okay. How true is that? Okay. Dream on 2/27. Again, I was still married. Katina and I are at home. We're preparing to have some company. 2 people show up. A lady I do not know, and Linda, who was someone that I I knew she's a teacher in Volusia County, or was. I'm not sure what she does today. I was very surprised. She's also the woman who, in her earlier journal entry, if you've listened to any of those, you saw that I asked her to babysit my 2-year-old son or something like that. And I don't have a 2-year-old son. I didn't have a 2-year-old son. I don't even have a son. So, yeah. I was very surprised. She was not happy about Katina and I marrying each other. I tried to avoid looking at her, but did once in order to poke fun at her for some reason. She bent over to pick something up right in front of Katina, laying on me, and had some laced pants. Okay, so she was, I don't know, in the dream trying to get my attention, or I don't know, distract me from her. I don't know, something. I don't know what that was. Who knows? I felt she did this on purpose, so she kind of leaned over to me to pick something up when she really did not have to do that in the dream. Okay. Another dream from 2/28/17. KH riding on a motorcycle with, holy oh, damn. Okay, so I'm taking someone to work whose initials are KH, apparently. I'm taking someone to work on a motorcycle. I did not have a motorcycle back then. My last motorcycle, up to 2/28/17, was in 2003, when Marcia and I were dating each other. And I sold that motorcycle, actually through a consignment motorcycle place. Right? So up until that time, I've had one motorcycle since then, but I'm going to get to that in a moment. That was the last motorcycle I had. So I did not have a motorcycle for probably 15 years, 16 years probably. It had been a long time, okay, before I got the last one. That's Kawasaki Voyager 1200. And so with this is what this means to me. So motorcycle, someone's on a motorcycle with me. She is very relaxed, feet kicked up, and she's leaning back. I take her to a place, maybe it was her place of employment. She goes in and I leave. So, I have taken one person and one person only on my motorcycle to work in the last 17 years, 18, 20 years. I've only taken one person to work. One person only. And that's that Scorpio. That's the only person I've ever taken to work on my motorcycle. I did not know her in 2017. Okay? So, me having this dream about taking some woman to work and she's being so relaxed and kicked back, she used to tell me, how much she liked the motorcycle rides, and she would just be kicked back, just on the back of the motorcycle, just on her phone, just enjoying the breeze, right? She would tell me that. The Scorpio would, right? So here I am having this dream about some woman on the back of a motorcycle who, at the time I had this dream, I did not even have the motorcycle, right? I'm taking her to work on this motorcycle. I've only done that with one individual in 7 years since I've had that dream. So, let's keep going. 3/11/17. The two things in 12 months that hurt most. I would not want to raise, originally I would not want to raise my child by myself, so I would send them to their father. Now, you must be crazy if you think I would give my child to you. All you do is stay at home all day. I wonder what that is. What is that? Huh. Interesting. I don't know. 326:17. What could have been? So I was asking myself about that. What could have been? And I was probably asking myself that about the marriage. Quite honestly, because I knew it was already on the brink. I was 4 months from my transplant at this point. Okay? From it happening, meaning 5/14/17, Mother's Day, right? Rivers run by the Spirit. Kim and Tamara were wearing, I should say were and was not, is not right English, were wearing layers of me in intercession on 5/13/17. Thank you, ladies, for your obedience. And I think they were doing that for healing. I believe. I'm not sure. I don't remember the moment. Okay? All right, so let's keep going. To will and to do. Okay, what does this say? Yahweh has placed in me to sow $500 a month towards missions. Okay. I will. Yep. See, it was always to sow. It was always to sow. See, give Steve, sow into the rock. And it says give Steve, but he's the senior minister. It's just entrusting him with the funds necessary for the ministry is what I was doing. So, childhood friend I connected with on Facebook after I don't know how many years. 28 years it says. So I spoke to Valita and Nikisha, that's a mother and a daughter, on this particular day. I remember that day, today. We talked for hours, both of us, all three of us. We talked for hours, literally. Nikisha